Netflix prices will be adjusting again, moving up to $24.99 a month. What do you think about that?
What's moving to 24.99?
The Netflix accounts is moving up to $24.99. The membership's moving up to $24.99 a month.
And then I heard that you still, even if you pay for the no commercials, you still getting commercials.
That's a wicked business. That's some straight up gangster shit right there. I'm just keeping it a buck.
So regardless, all that extra money they got off y'all made no sense anyway because it was just extra money for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So where's that money back?
Mm-hmm.
You got all this money because people wanted to skip commercials, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you pay for this extra subscription to skip commercials. So they had that for a minute. Nice little money grab, right? But
Mm-hmm.
here's the new play. Oh, we raising the rates all of a sudden. But the people that was already paying for the service of not getting commercial, it doesn't matter now with the new rates and the new terms.
Mm-hmm.
I read through the terms and agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So
They,
even if you had that subscription with no commercial, it doesn't matter. You still getting commercials now. So what happened to all that extra money that you have? Are we going to get that in a reimbursement check at least?
they saying that one's for Hulu in the chat.
Oh, what?
The commercials, because they saying Netflix
Oh
doesn't.
yeah, that was for Hulu. My fault.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's my bad. Damn, $25 for Netflix. Now
That's
that's a
that's
cancellation.
still a lot of that's still a lot of bread to stream per month, even without the channels, bro.
Right. That's the way. That's egregious. That's too much. Now that's an immediate cutting off. Like for what?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you're not there's no equipment. You know what I'm saying?
right,
There's no
right,
maintenance of nothing.
right.
Like everything is streamed.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the days when they were sending DVDs. Remember those days?
I remember those days.
That could make sense for the paying for extra because DVDs get lost, this, that, and the third, but they got away with that. So
Right.
everything is streaming. So I could on my phone, my laptop, my
Anyway,
iPad, anywhere.
yeah.
So why am I paying $25?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's an immediate out of here.
And I know why they did it. They did it because they hosted some big things this previous year, which was the fights. The Logan Paul fights. They had something either with the Super Bowl or they had one of the football games, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was the Super Bowl, but it was something with football. No, it was boxing because they did the Tyson and
I get all those
fight.
gimmicks to try to justify why they want to raise the prices, but Netflix, you started as a movie and series basis.
Facts. That's a
Now
fact.
I can understand that the series and movies bases that you're coming in with the next coming years are hot top tier movies. Like you got top tier actors doing the best movies. We got the best scripts, and this is why we're raising the rates. Don't tell me because you streamed the damn Super Bowl when your initial platform had nothing to do with the damn Super Bowl.
Right. I'm thinking I'm getting it confused with the fight because they had the fight at Dallas. That's what
Regardless if it's fight,
yeah.
streaming the damn game, that was never
That's
Netflix's way. So
right.
to say that you doing that to now justify the increase, nah, you got me slipping, blood.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the same blue dog shit that you had before. Now you trying to finesse it and put a little sazon in and try to make it seem it's something different. Nah, bro, it's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. You better off just getting or having what you call a Tubi and just rock out with the commercials. We grew up to the commercials, so it shouldn't be no.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Give me time to go get some in the fridge real quick and come back.
Get a couple of grapes.
Back in the old days, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You used to time the commercials right. Up, commercial. All right, let me go
Right.
run to and come back. Show right back on again. You know what I'm saying?
And we grew up in the guerrilla area. Guerrilla era in the sense where commercials was at least like 2 minutes and 30 seconds every single time. They talking about, oh, yo, you got 40 seconds until the show come back. Oh, word, damn, I don't got enough time to go pee real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? So give me the commercials. Like
Right.
that's wild. But Netflix don't have commercials. But I haven't had Netflix in years. because their productivity of movies and scripts have, and they say it in the chat as well, have always been hit or miss. It hasn't been like, oh my god. And then I like the fact that they do drop everything at one time, but we don't get the same shows twice a year. Now, I hate the new format where they give us 10 episodes a season. All right, if you're going to
Lazy.
episodes a season, give us 2 seasons a year. Especially if
Lazy.
the show is popping and it has the budget to give 2 seasons. I mean, well, basically 2 seasons a year.
Look at this breakdown. Stranger Things has been on for a decade, and it's only 5 seasons. This is the fuckery of Netflix. This is the blue dog shit that American Gangster is talking about.
Right.
When I give you pure unadulterated fire, you turn around and take this pure fire and put dog shit on it and turn around and give me the same thing talking about, nah, it's that pure.
Right.
How?
Stepped all over it.
Stepped all over my joint with muddy boots and all that.
Right.
Get your Charlie Brown boots and get to stepping. You know what I'm saying? Now you talking about $25 when a season you give me 10 episodes. Then when the next season come on, take 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Stranger Things been on for a decade, and it's only on its 5th season.
That's wicked work.
And I can't even tell when the 5th season is supposed to drop.
That's also it don't got 5 seasons yet.
Nah, the 5th season ain't dropped yet. It's coming on the 5th season. I don't know when the 5th season is supposed to drop, but it's been on for a whole decade.
That's
when we was coming up. If a series on for a decade, that means it was on for, you had 10 seasons or more. That's 10 seasons right there. If you on the show for quote unquote a decade.
Right.
Because every year you getting a season.
Right. So so if you got a show for a decade, you have the budget to cook.
Especially if we was giving you money this whole time.
Right. So and that's the biggest thing with Netflix is the quality of shows and the frequency of the show. So when the show was good, y'all take forever to, put this thing out. And then when they do it, they drop it all at once, which I'm a fan of dropping all at once. It's very few shows that I should see in increments. Like I can't watch X-Men 97 all at one time because I'm gonna sit there and watch it all at one time. I want to slow work X-Men 97 to me because that show is too fire to get all that at one time. It takes me on too many waves of emotion on X-Men 97, just me personally. But majority of the shows on Netflix, they hit and miss.
Yeah. Very hit or miss. And all the Netflix been on for a very long time. They started streaming other shows, right? Other products, other stuff, and then they started 2007 doing original content, right? They original programs and all that stuff, original series, original movies. So for almost 2 decades, it's been hit or miss.
Yes.
Hit or miss with series and movies. I can name maybe in one hand fire series and movies that we've mentioned.
Right, from Netflix, right.
From Netflix, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I may have not mentioned the shows from Netflix, but I've mentioned shows from Netflix on many times.
Right.
But for the 2 decades that Netflix been on, is, again, I'm agreeing with the chat, very hit or miss. And then to turn around and say you're going to charge me more bread when the product you have been giving me for the last decade has been subpar. You have to explain that. Since all these companies get orders, y'all need to get orders. Because where's my refund? Where's my stimulus? Because that's for sure. I'm not paying no Netflix for my stimulus. This over with. You cook Netflix.
Because Netflix have been cooking. I remember there was a time if you bought, and this was when DVDs were still popping. They had it so locked in where if you get this particular DVD, you get Netflix with your DVD built inside the Netflix. So, and I say that to add on to the point where they've been cooking this whole time. They've been getting money. So where's the better quality into raising the prices, and where's more of it? Like, and then, like, let's keep it real, right? We grew up on movies and shows. We know when something is ass, right? So just how their quality control team and they're watching whatever they're about to put out, and they're like, damn, this is gonna be good. Um, we need to do another season now. So when they sit here and binge watch this, we can have this next season ready 4 months from now, and it would keep the interest of the audience up instead of waiting, you know, 10 years just to give you 5 seasons.
That's probably what the writers was striking about. You know what I'm saying? When they had the writers strike and all that.
Right.
That's probably what they were striking about, because it's like the lackluster and the poor quality is starting to make sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at what y'all giving us.
You're right.
10 episode seasons? That's crazy work. Okay, fine. 10 episode seasons. At least make each episode worthwhile. Now, we don't even get that. We get subpar.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get some woke. I don't want wokeism. I want good writing. That's what I want. I want a good product.
It seemed like it seemed like every show has to indoctrinate the same
What
thing.
Nino Brown said, at times like this, motherfuckers want to get high. I want to get high off your product. Your product is trash right now.
They want to
But
get
you want more money out of me? Stop it, fam. Stop.
They want to get real high real fast. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you not giving me good work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Calvin don't got deals like this. You know what I'm saying? Damn, all this for a bottle? All this for a bag? You don't got a bottle or bag or nothing?
Nothing? Yo.
Where's the good product? Where's the good customer service?
Yeah.
Y'all been raping our pockets for years and turn around and giving us dog shit and then want more bread out of us. Nah, it's time for people to just be like, nah, we not paying no more Netflix. Then what y'all gonna do?
Mm-hmm. 25 a month is nasty work. It's nasty work. And I think we grew up in a better era of shows because sitcoms used to give us at least 32 episodes a season. I just told you we grew up to DuckTales, right? DuckTales has 64 episodes in one season.
So you got to think about it as a writer. This is your job. So you come onto a production that has a budget where they're having 24 episodes. You know what I'm saying? So you, as a writer and on the production team, the cameraman, the grip, everybody that works on whatever the set is, whether it's animation, whether it's a TV show, a sitcom, whatever, right? It was a time where you had those long runs where you could be good as a writer.
Right. Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you was getting residuals.
Mm-hmm.
Key grip. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the proper term, but thank you very much. Key grip. Right? So now they cut all that budget.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is what the strike was about.
Mm-hmm. And that money on too.
Because you're not getting the money no more.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting the residuals and you're not getting the money. Remember, the season is not 24 episodes no more. It's only 10.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not guaranteed the second season. So in the writing room, you cook. You stressing.
Stressing.
What Biggie Small said? Mad bills on your way. You drinking Tanqueray.
Right, right.
Stressing.
Right.
You in that writing room like this, like, oh my God. They didn't renew us for another season. It was 2 months ago. Still waiting. So it's crazy.
Yeah, yo, crazy work. At the end of the day, man, all the people just want is better work, man. That's a better quality, and based on the money that they're already making, that's more than enough money to do what they've been doing. They've been cooking. I just don't understand the race. I haven't even had Netflix in years. Because of the lackluster quality. Somebody said in the chat that that Tubi and what Netflix is better than Tubi. You might like Tubi. You might like Netflix layout better than Tubi, You might like their layout, but they don't have better content. You can't sit here and say they have better movies, they have better shows, because Tubi takes classic shows. They don't necessarily create shows. They create movies, and their Tubi original movies can measure up against a lot of different shows.
But
So
here's the thing, though.
a lot.
Tubi and Netflix do the same thing as far as the platform that they own is concerned. They stream movies and TV shows.
Facts.
So why is it, though, Tubi is free, but we're still paying for Netflix?
Mm-hmm. And $25 for Netflix.
I can understand, because Netflix, yes, you're paying for original content, because Tubi is, yes, their original content is coming up.
Yeah.
Not there yet, but it's coming up, right?
Right.
So, granted, you're paying for the original content, but the original content you get from Netflix is damn near not enough to justify your asking price.
Right.
So again, how is it Tubi doing free? You could just download Tubi and watch whatever you want, but Netflix, you gotta pay for it, and they both stream.
And to be honest with you, $25 a month for a new company that's trying to build, okay, that's a bit high, but it's like, but if you've been around for a while, you've been getting that money on, then what's the problem? So I still don't agree with the raise hike. Shout out to Dope Boy F in the building. One of our badge holders. One of our badge holders. One of our badge holders. He got his badge, y'all. Tap into the membership portion of our page. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next hot topic. A baby mother online. A baby mother slams her baby father for not helping her get her lights turned back on, and the reason being is because the baby father says you have a husband. So because you have